I just got Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Hey there, sweetness, how goes it? I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game, if there's anything that's connective to this collective that's beautiful, I invite you to take that shit with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's alright. Just leave it right where you fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for someone else in the collective. You should never take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Please keep in mind that time may be fluid as well as energy. Let's get into it, shall we? Yes. Yes, we fucking shall. What are we getting into? Well, Monday Madness. Whatever needs to come out, we're bringing it out. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance, please guide myself, guide this collective, guide these messages. Please guide us all, always. Always. Thank you. All right, collective. You guys start off with collect. I'm going to throw out a whole bunch of words that I collected for the word collect. Gather, rally, accumulate, flock, save, array, congress, compile, come together, group, convoke, convene, heap, assemble, get a hold of, pile, muster, and rendezvous. I just got done eating something with mustard in it. And seeing this rendezvous, I started hearing a song. What is it? Rendezvous, then I'm through with you. What is it? Something about leech? I can't remember anything except that. Something about being out of bounds. You guys have 12. Some heart chakra energy. And the whole wide world. And right now I'm seeing this as somewhere over the rainbow. The whole wide world is on the other side of the rainbow. Happy April Fool's Day, Ryder. Happy to see you here. Ooh, happy birthday. Awesome. That is awesome. Whole wide world. Ooh, it's time to celebrate, says the TV in the background. Making moves. Someone has been conflicted about making moves, but they're coming to the realization that the whole wide world is out there waiting for them to make a move. Get out of their comfort zone, because they've come to the end of their true comfort in that zone. All right. I am bringing out the runes. We're bringing out the runes. So do watch your ears. It's about to get a little bit loud. You're welcome, absolutely. Thank you for being here on your birthday. All right. I'm going to get a couple of the handmade rune cards as well. Messages for the collective, messages for the homies. Messages for the collective. What do the homies need at this time? That's it for cards. Bottom of the deck, Ride. Journey. Ooh. Journey out of bounds. Change from an energy of confliction into collection. I like it. All right, ooh. Victory. Need. Desire. Gamble. Woman. Taking a chance. I feel like that one is I for Issa, Ice Cold Deception. Stability. And we'll go through further. Nature. Fertility. Potential. Plenty. Alright, and then I'm going to get out the cards that match up to these runes just to get all the extras. I do believe that we have feminine energy that has failed to follow their intuition, and it has left them not out in the cold, but hurting. But changing out of an energy of being like a, I don't know, sort of like a sacrificial lamb, even self-sacrificial, because this rune wanted to come out almost in the reverse, but not quite. So it's Tyr, god of war, speaks of honor, leadership, authority, sacrifice, justice, and battle. With this, I just heard something in a reading I watched yesterday. I think it was Bronwyn's Cove. She was saying she had read a card and it was Liberator in reverse. I do believe it was her channel anyhow. And I wrote it down on an index card, but I have no idea where I put the index card at this point. It's probably in the busy box. But it was something to the effect of imposing one's own tyranny, imposing one's own tyranny over those that they claim to liberate. Oh man. Alright, I'm gonna go liberate the card because I'm butchering it. Yes. I just had to not be too lazy. It was right there. Okay. Imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. Okay? So, someone was under legitimate constraint. And it was due to someone imposing their tyranny onto the person that their tyranny is a part of the constraint. Okay? I'm not sure how they're supposed to be collective. I feel like it's you. Someone came along and they're like, oh man, let me liberate you. You seem conflicted about something. Let me liberate you. And I feel like we're just going to go with Jack. All right? Jack came along, and when I first saw that, I started getting Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. But I'm also getting like Jack and Sally vibes, you know? Nightmare Before Christmas. And, ooh, yeah, especially with that ride. I just saw Jack on the sleigh ride. All right, but someone was put in a position of authority because they claimed that they could handle that position of authority and that their authority, their leadership skills, their, you know, abilities, which was truly their tyranny, masked and guised as authority and leadership and honorability, it didn't liberate. It did the fucking opposite. And collective, you were sacrificed. And you sacrificed. And maybe some of you sacrificed yourselves. We all do sometimes. Wow. All right, the song in the background might be Better Off Without You. Some of you thought that you were better off without yourselves, and so you sacrificed yourselves. Some of you thought that someone made you better. Being with them made you better. That's what this was. They were going to come liberate you from your... I'm seeing like Princess in a Tower, or like... Okay, you know what? I'm going to stop fucking around and I'm going to get out the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. Because I tell ya, it's a Jack and Sally story if I ever saw one. It's like Jack could see Sally in her fucking dungeon area, right? And was like, man, I could liberate her. I could liberate you, Sally. Sally, I can liberate you. And then gets her away from her fucking, what is it, like mad scientist dude. I haven't watched the movie in a long time, forgive me, but like gets her away and then fails to, it's almost like lifts her up just to drop her. I don't know. Or tie her down, constrain her. Oh shit, son. Thank you, Spirit. This guy. So Jack comes along and he's like, oh man, I need to liberate Sally from this motherfucker. This guy made Sally though, right? Ace, King of Needles, King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air energy. What is this? The song in the background, set me free, 'cause you're so gorgeous. Is that what this was? I feel like some Sallys out there absolutely ignored all kinds of things because they thought Jack was gorgeous and Jack made them feel gorgeous. Oh, and brought them lots of presents. But there was just always something a little bit off about Jack's presents. Instead of being a king, he's more like a fucking Jack in the Box, dude. And that box is Jack's comfort zone. He's been called out of bounds. He's been called out of there. So, challenge, frustration. I was right about this one. It is ice cold deception. I'll put them in order here real quick. Oh, we didn't have the U stability tree. I don't know why I brought that one. I guess it came out because it wants to come out. We'll put her at the end there. All right. Let's get a good feel for this. Someone could be Cancer, where we had that chariot at the bottom of the deck. We have feminine energy working on the secrets and the mysteries behind her own abilities. Most especially those working on their inner divine feminine and their occult abilities and their divination abilities. Someone needs to take a risk towards self-reliance in order to bring themselves out of survival mode. And it's like there's a slight fear because whoever this section is for, they've never, ever, 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 ever lived like even one fucking day of their life outside of survival mode. Out of bounds of survival mode. It's like they have always been in fight, flight, freeze, fawn. And it's because they've never allowed themselves, never been allowed and allowed themselves to rely on themselves completely and wholly, and to rely on what it is that guides them. But someone's being called to take a risk, take a chance towards coming out of survival mode and into self-reliance. And it's gonna call for endurance. But it is something that is needed, not just desired. I don't say it without understanding that it's going to be hard. I don't say that without understanding, excuse me. Man, I guess I just grabbed a couple of cards that I wasn't supposed to grab, but I'm going to say I was supposed to grab them. Excuse me. So, coming out of survival mode, building that self-reliance, building on one's own abilities. It's challenging. It's fucking frustrating. There can be a lot of psychological blocks. But I feel like be aware that your mind can sometimes be an ice cold fucking deceptive place to be. Excuse me. And that can sometimes be a humongous psychological block itself. So what can be done about that? Work on the reliability between self and spirit. Work on your stability in grounding. Work on the trust that you have with spirit. Work on the trust that you have with the universe. I just saw this guy sitting in his chair over here. So it's like sometimes, I'm bouncing around on an exercise ball right now. That's my chair at the moment. And it has a plug in it. and the plug could absolutely pop out and I could land on my ass at any given moment, right? But I'm not only trusting the ball when I sit here. I'm trusting that Spirit doesn't want me to land on my ass. And if I do, then I was supposed to, maybe. I mean, sometimes shit just happens. I know. I know. But I hope you see the point there. It's like, don't trust the chair, trust Spirit. You know? So this is one of the cards. These two cards were not in the stones. So these are things that are not written in stone but wanted to come out. Okay, this right here is actually a message about needing strength in order to have success. Needing to rely on your personal strength, your strength of will, your strength of spirit, the strength of your energy, the strength of your internal growth. I'm getting, don't be sharing your fertile bits just to make time move quicker, because sometimes it can slow you right down. Evolution. Evolving from this state of survival, state of fear of self. It's very important. Let's see if we need anything else from this deck. The Sun in the reverse. Jack. Why, thank you, Jack. Why, thank you. I just got something about... At one point, Jack may... Well, we started it out with, he kind of looks at Sally as like a damsel in distress that must be rescued from this motherfucker over here, right? But his vision has changed, and he does not see Sally as a damsel in distress anymore. I almost feel like something's happened, some tables have turned. I just got for some kind of gift or even like love bomb maybe didn't work. Something that always works on someone or always works on people, it didn't work. And it changed the way that Jack sees Sally. He's sort of like a damsel now. He's distressed now over Sally. He's conflicted. Why? What is this? What is this? What is this? Isn't that what he says at this part of the movie? Isn't he staring at those light bulbs? Wasn't that a thing? I think that just got channeled. What is this? What is this? What is this? And then he shoves the lights into his eyeballs. And I'm seeing this guy asking himself the same kind of question. What is this? What is this? What is this? I feel like this guy's starting to feel some type of empathy and wants to release Sally. And that's something that Jack's seeing. That Sally is able to teach fucking empathy to the fucking creepiest of creeps. There's something real special about Sally. And I feel like some of the Jack Collective, they know what's so special about her, but they only know it now, after something went horribly wrong. What is this? What is this? What is this? They deceived Sally. They left Sally out in the cold. They ran from Sally, caused Sally to run from them. I just got something about this song in the background, sipping on straight chlorine. It's almost like put Sally in such a fucking awful environment that Sally couldn't grow, be healthy, live, love, like, be herself. A lot of worlds have been flipped, turned upside down because someone decided to make the right choice. And by the right choice, I just mean the different one. It's like someone has always had all kinds of choices, and they always make the same fucking ones. They always go with the devil they know. But they're not doing that anymore. They're clearing out their options list, clearing out their soul. We have Leo energy, a lot of water energy, some air, and a little bit of fire. Someone's going to get their cake, but they're not going to get to eat it too. Someone gets their cake, but they don't get to eat it. It's almost like we're given 10 wishes, and they used up 9 of them on a bunch of awful things, and now they want to use that last wish to go back, but they can't. That's one of the only things they can't do. I'm not exactly sure what that's about. Something about someone has no choice, they can't go back. They can't take back something that they've done or said. Something that they've done or said that someone else was taken aback by. Huh. Alright. Well, we're going to move on, I think, to some alphabet soup. What do we have for the homies? L. What does the collective need? G. LG. Life's good. Something about large. Living large. P. pledge, making a pledge. C, Gypsy. D, CD. Something about being politically correct, PC, or a computer, PC. S, DS, PS. CDL, someone could have a CDL. PLS, something about please. Something about DC, Washington. A, I, AI, artificial intelligence. M, AI, oh crap, what is it? Apparel initiation or something. Apparel initiative. AI, there's a thing, it's this little program where they take, like, say, you go donate a bunch of things to Goodwill, and there's a bunch of t-shirts in there that are, hi Jesse, how are you? Welcome home, homie. There are a bunch of t-shirts and old towels in there that they're like, we can't sell this, but they don't want to throw it away and have it end up, and I don't know that it's like Goodwill that does this or anything, but like, you know, thrift shops, can apparel impact, and they'll take like the things that can't be sold or, you know, used really, and give them to apparel impact and or places like that, and they'll turn them into cloths for like washing cars and things like that, so that they don't, that the threads don't end up in landfills. Pretty cool. Just seeing something about that. Something about a map. M-A-P. Somebody's name could be Pam. Somebody goes by Gam. Gam. Something about a dam. Ooh, dams. We almost, oh, damsel. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Except we don't have the E, but actually the runes, we had gotten the runic E. That's funny. Oh, and Gam as in part of Gamble. You guys had that in the runes as well. Something about a gal. Something about a gap. Somebody likes to give daps. T. Thank you very much, Jesse. You're liked as well. Something about tis. X. I'm getting something about timid X. Y. Anything else? Z. YZ, that's a Ryan Upchurch song. Someone may drive a Range Rover. Alright, let's see what we got here. DIPS. Somebody dips like tobacco or Like earlier today, I was dipping my french fries in a Frosty. Um, or someone just takes off a lot, they dip out. Something about digs. Somebody digs dim people. They like it when people are dimmer than them. Someone takes LSD. Be really careful. Something about tomorrow. Something about mitts. Gross. I just got like the grossest feeling about somebody taking LSD and putting their mitts on someone. Like losing their mind, having a bad trip, or getting hurt themselves. Like someone comes and puts their mitts on them, and they're like, oh no, this person's just crazy. They're out of their mind. I don't know. Be really careful. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Um, this XD is standing out to me really hard. XD, wasn't it like a thing like Disney XD? Somebody gets dizzy a lot. Somebody's been working on a lot of DIY projects. Someone spends a lot of time around pigs. Someone spends a lot of time thinking about someone's lips. And tits. And just the tip. Alright. Something's getting lit. Ooh, we have I am energy in the house. I am. Someone's working on their root chakra. Someone says, I am at something for I'm at street something. I'm at the street. Ooh, something about learning how to keep it in between the lines spiritually. Someone could be a ninth in their family. Like John Parker the ninth. Someone's been sizing somebody up. Something's spilling over. Something's getting spit back into somebody's face. I keep seeing die, like the dice. So we're gonna do a little bit of numbers here. Oh man, I don't know if I should grab. We're gonna go with 3. We're gonna do 3. Oh, the scissors stayed out. Someone's cutting something off in a very intricate manner. 2, 5, 4. Something about a coat. Ooh, shit. Oh, shit, son. Something about the coat of many colors, taking it off. I'm getting layers and layers and layers that the world has wrapped around someone that was never meant to be their layers. Or maybe they were until they weren't. But it's time to cut that coat off. Ooh, spring coat. Taking the spring coat off, collective. I like it. I'm also going to look at 5, 2, 4. switch it up. There's something about an answer of positivity coming your way still after some sort of feeling like the answer of positivity would not come your way. Something about be still and know that spirit is spirit. And something about someone's gaining motivation to take a stand. Somebody may be gaining a car after some sort of settlement. Noise. Alright, gonna move on. Someone has run out of thread to string you along with. Someone is like, I might say, but nothing that they say, I don't know, will make you take them back so that they could take their place or something. I don't know. That just got really weird at the end there. Give you guys a couple of playing card messages. Mourning. Crying and mourning, and the song in the background said, I was mourning after you. Somebody's like, because I still remember what it felt like to love you, like I had to apologize for it. And the person that they were always apologizing to, that person's now crying and mourning. I don't know what this is. Something about lock and key being the perfect fit. I may stumble, but I'll never fall. As a whole bunch of cards fell on the floor. Something's getting nasty. Someone was getting nasty. And they were expressing themselves. But in a way that wasn't really like expressing how they felt. They were just like expressing. So like say they were feeling 12 things, all they expressed was anger. Or all they expressed was sadness. Or all they expressed was, I don't give a fuck. You know, dilly-gaff. But it's like there was more to it than that. They didn't make all of their feelings known. Someone's not taking a leap towards fantasy. Someone wants to give something their best shot. Or they feel like they gave a cancer their best shot. And that's all they got. Someone could have been born in 1992. Someone could be 92. You guys have the Ace of Cups coming in to speak about unconditional love. And, ooh, previous heartbreak heals. Someone wants to give it their best shot to fix something, but they know it's going to take time. And they need someone else to know that it will take time. And it's not like time can heal all wounds, but time can help this one heal. Or that's how they're going to play it off. But someone still feels like that might be taking a fucking, like jumping off a bridge. Taking a leap towards fantasy. They may just have to watch as close as a memory. Because of all the misery that they've brought on themselves. And maybe a family. Maybe this is 4 people. 4 hearts that are darkened now, covered in shadow. Maybe shared a home together. Seemed like a perfect fit. But something came crashing down. Things got nasty. I don't know if you guys can see that, getting nasty. I feel like there was an explosion, like somebody held their, man, I know how this goes, somebody held their emotions and their feelings in for so long that they just couldn't hold them in anymore, and poof, then they got nasty. Someone wants someone to hold on to me because I'm a little unsteady, but without realizing how unsteady they're making somebody else. And they're like, well, I mean, I may stumble, but I never fall. But the person that they're holding on to isn't used to fucking stumbling like that. They're not used to being so unsteady. Huh. Whole slew of energy there, y'all. Alright, we'll do a couple out of the Mystic Gypsy deck. Anything for the homies? What do they need? What do they need to make their houses feel like home, if they don't already? Manners, kindness, respect, and cheer. We have something about, whoa, that brought me back to that thing about mitts. Somebody putting their mitts on somebody. We have no allowance for abuse. No tolerance for, I'm hearing the title is a book title, kid's book, what is it? Hands are not for hurting. No, words are not for hurting and hands are not for hitting. Somebody's fighting their angry side. Somebody's fighting their shadow. Somebody's literally trying to, like, exercise what they consider to be their own demons. Or whatever's left of said demons. And if that resonates, you need to know you're on your level. You're on your level. No worries. Live in faith. Fill in your time with luxuries and serenity. Building, creating, co-creating, making magic. And magic is right on the same level as faith. I love it. Alright, I'm going to get you guys closing oracle and get out of here. Someone's leaving the labyrinth behind. They're leaving Pan behind. Messages for the collective. Closing guidance for the homies. What do they need at this time? Thank you. Ooh, yeah. Unique and death. Unique says, stop hiding and reveal yourself to the world. You have many gifts to offer. It's time to shine in the spotlight. Embrace your uniqueness. And death. One chapter ends and another begins. Honor the lessons learned. Make peace with unresolved circumstances and move forward with a clear heart. Dear hearts. Until we speak again, my dears, thank you so, so much for being here. Much love. Mwah. Take your time on your ride.